We're going to be checking out this Macwheel scooter next.
Now, let's review.
So for those of you astute viewers at home, you may notice that this looks almost identical to the Xiaomi scooter that we reviewed a few months ago, except for where it kind of counts. So let's kind of get into that now. So as you can see here, the layout of this is completely different from the Xiaomi scooter. You have a power button, you have your battery indicator, and you have your speed indicator, and it's very not bright, very dull. I'm gonna have to cover it just so you can see it at all. Then you'll notice that the bell is gone, but you still have what used to be the bell on the Xiaomi. You do have a bell, it's in a different place. I love that. That is probably the best part of this scooter. So this used to be the bell on the Xiaomi scooter, and they kept it because if you need to fold the scooter, this is the lock. So they kept the same locking mechanism as the Xiaomi scooter. So that way, if you lift it, it's locked in place. It's holding it right there. You have non-pneumatic tires. These are foamed rubber tires, so they have a little bit of give, but you don't have the puncturable, poppable rubber tires that the Xiaomi scooter has. So these come standard with non-poppable tires. Moving on to the brake. You have this disc brake right here in the back. The problem I have with this is that it's overly complicated for what it is. And you can see, you know, I probably need to take this to a mechanic to get some of this like slop and wiggle taken out of this brake, because that's not how it should be functioning. The deck is pretty darn high on this thing, and there's absolutely no suspension. So you're talking about rubber tires, basically going to act like solid tires, I'm going to say, and you don't have any suspension whatsoever. This is rigidly attached to the deck, and the deck height is really high, which means that when you're trying to kick off, you have to do a big step down. You see this bend in my leg, and this is when I'm standing straight. When I need to kick off, you need to bend pretty darn low to get a good kickoff, which means that it puts a lot of strain on your leg. Now, luckily, this isn't a kick scooter, right? It has a motor, so you only need to be kicking off a few times, but if this thing dies, you're probably going to want to walk it instead of riding it. This also has a kickstand. It's short and stubby, but it keeps it upright on most surfaces, so I think that's all right. Charging is in the exact same place as the Xiaomi scooter, which is down here. Not where I really want it to be, since your front tire is right over here. So you can be kicking dirt and mud up all right in here, which means that, you know, it's gross. And then also, if you forget to put this super soft plastic cap back on, you're going to be getting dirt, water, everything into this charging port, which is really what you don't want. So you really want to be checking this frequently to make sure that it didn't get kicked off at any point. So this scooter requires a pretty strong kickoff. You know, you can't just kind of kick off and expect it to do the work. You have to really get it going. So I'll show you what that looks like. You have to really kick off like that. And then you will get some power. This thing doesn't have a lot of power. You know, it's a 250 watt motor, which is about the same as the Xiaomi. And I would say it feels overall pretty similar to the Xiaomi. But yeah, it'll bog down pretty easily on most hills. It can probably deal with them, but you might need to do some kicking off, and that's gonna be a pain. I mean, I am on a pretty clear road right now, and it's very smooth, and everything feels very smooth, and that's great. But as soon as you hit the littlest stick, man, you feel it goes right through your whole body. So overall, I would say that it has kind of below average acceleration, below average speed. It's the same as the Xiaomi, but since the Xiaomi has come out, there have been so many scooters with so much higher performance that this is kind of the bare minimum, I would say. Obviously, for its price, it's fine, it's pretty good. It would be able to get you around, and I think that there is a value in that. I'm not trying to say that, you know, because it doesn't have, you know, sports car specs, that it's a joke. You know, just keep in mind that you're not going to be going up steep hills with this. You're probably not going to want to go anywhere where you would need to go fast. So like on any sort of bike trails where there might be other bikers who want to actually get where they're going, this might be a little too slow.
Thanks for watching. Now let's review. For more tech reviews, subscribe below. Please like, share, and comment any tech you'd like to see us review in the future.